everybody in Facebook world. Happy Sunday to you. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Super Bowl Sunday. Anybody who's bored and may not be watching the Super Bowl, I'm not even sure what time it comes on. I'm not a big sports fan, so. But anyway, I thought a fun little video today would be to tons of people ask me how I get my teeth so white. And I love white teeth because I think it just kind of looks like the picture of health, and it's really important, and it's kind of a cheesy thing, I guess, to do a little video on, but I thought it might be fun. So I'm going to share with you my 5 easy steps to get your teeth like super, super white. So white teeth and how I do it. So the first thing that I do, and I just, I want to be really honest with you and tell you everything I do, because some people are like, well, she probably doesn't tell us about, like, she goes to the dentist and pays money for, No, I don't. So, like, what I do is I bought on the internet something called carbamide peroxide. I'm going to write that out for you. So number 1 is CARBAMOID. Peroxide, and I believe I get the 33%. I think when I first started, I only got the 17%. If you have sensitive gums, you might start with a lower percent, like a 17% first, because like gum sensitivity can be a real problem for people, and it is literally bleach. I know I'm supposed to be the health queen, but when it comes to aesthetics, I do believe in Botox, and I do believe in doing certain things. So if you're the health nut that's all natural, there are a few things here that you might be able to use, but I would say shut this video off because this may not be the best stuff in the world for you. But, if having white teeth and feeling good about your smile is important, I think that's really cool. So carbamide peroxide. You can order this on YouTube, not YouTube, Amazon. You can order this on Amazon. Just Google this on Amazon, and literally $10. So people are like, well, I can't afford to go to the dentist and pay like $300 to have the trays made. You can literally get these little trays. Now, I did have trays made one time at the dentist, but I lost them. I don't even know what happened to them. But literally, these are just little trays that you just slip in your mouth. So what you do is you take the peroxide, and it comes in this syringe, and it's called teeth whitening gel. This is 35%. I'm sorry, I told you wrong. Carbamide. Oh my goodness, I'm just really messing up here. So let's get this right. Carbamide peroxide, and this is 35%. So that's what I'm using right now. And again, I did start out with a lower percentage. So literally, you take the little cap off, it's like a little syringe, and you just kind of squeeze it out. Well, I don't want to squeeze that out. Sometimes I'll even just put a little on top of my teeth. But I'll squeeze it out in that tray. Don't put a whole lot, because it'll just, like, if you put too much, it'll just, as soon as you close your mouth down on it, you'll just squeeze it all out, and it'll be all in your mouth, and it kind of tastes yucky, and it kind of burns if it gets on your gums. So one little trick that I do is sometimes I'll put coconut oil on my gums so that the bleach doesn't get on my gums. So, or you can put Vaseline. Just make sure you don't get it on your teeth, because it won't go anywhere where that Vaseline is. So kind of like if you've ever painted and put like stuff down so it doesn't get on your baseboards. But anyway, so I'll sleep in that. It says you only need about 2 or 3 hours, but I usually just sleep in it, and that works fine. So when you first do it, you might do it every night, depending on your teeth sensitivity, for like a week or so. But literally for like $10-15, you can get this, and you can do this at home. You can do it at the dentist and have the trays made and everything, but this is like a dirt cheap way to do it. So anyway, so that's the carbamide peroxide. That's the first step. So the second step is I just like mouthwash. Now, this doesn't do anything for the whitening as far as I know, but this does kill plaque and bad breath and stuff, so that's good. So I love that. Love to have fresh breath. So I just use the cheap mouthwash. I've actually seen some studies that have shown that us using mouthwash like that has actually created more bacteria in our mouths. But I don't care, because like I want fresh breath. So anyway, jury's still out on that, but that's one thing that I use, but I didn't even add that on my list. So what I use is this Equate brand Glowing White, so whitening mouthwash. So this doesn't really give you very fresh breath. I'm going to spell that wrong. Whitening mouthwash. And so I just like it because it like really whitens. And this has, let's look on here. I've never even looked at this. gosh, it looks like it's just sodium fluoride. So it's like, that's the active ingredient. I don't know what makes it whitening. I don't even see. Oh, there's hydrogen peroxide in here. That's what makes it whitening. And then there's a couple of other things. Ooh, there's some saccharin. There's some artificial sweetener. Oh my gosh, I had no idea. Well, okay, I'm going to look at another one. So you got to watch the artificial sweetener. This stuff works really good to kind of maintain the whiteness. So, oh, I might have to pull that one back. Okay, this is the Listerine Healthy White. And this has, okay, this has an artificial sweetener. So this is a little more expensive, but it's a better choice, probably. So it does, and it's a little better for the bad breath too, but it's got some hydrogen peroxide in it. So I use I'm going to use the Listerine White now because I didn't realize that artificial sweetener was in there. Now I just rinse and spit, but a little bit could get absorbed. So if you're using it every day, I hate artificial sweeteners. So the whitening mouthwash is good. And then I literally, if you don't want to risk any of those like chemical ingredients, I use straight hydrogen peroxide. So I will gargle with this. I probably gargle for about 2 to 3 minutes and then I'll spit it out. And so I'm going to put peroxide, gargle. Don't swallow it. This is not medical grade, nutrition grade. Hydrogen peroxide, it's like just the stuff you buy and you put it in cuts, so the percentage is probably not very strong. But don't swallow it because that probably would not be good for you. There are actually some people who do internal peroxide, but it's not this peroxide. So the peroxide, I'll gargle with that as well. And then I use the extra whitening. I use sensitive toothpaste because you will get some sensitivity on your gums. So I use, and there's all sorts of brands, but I just get the cheap Walmart. So it's the Equate sensitive extra whitening. Oh, you know what? Before I forget, now the last thing on here is going to be my secret trick that is awesome. I'm going to actually make this 6 steps because I do something else too sometimes, which is coconut oil pulls. So you can put coconut oil on your gums so they're not sensitive when you're using some of this other stuff. But you can literally gargle with coconut oil for 2 or 3 minutes and it will pull bacteria out, and there's all sorts of documented health benefits and stuff on the internet, you know, whatever you can believe there. But it just makes your mouth feel really super clean and really smooth and shiny and stuff. So anyway, I love coconut oil. So my 6th trick, wait for it, this is the simplest thing in the world that will make a huge impact with all of this. And it's really, really simple. It's a hand towel. That's a hand towel. I know that seems crazy. But what I do is, and I learned this from a girl in college, after I brush my teeth, after my mouthwash and everything, I will literally kind of scrub my teeth down. And you don't want a real soft towel. I mean, this is an old towel, so it's got a little bit of, you know, like when the towel's kind of, it's not a great cotton grade either, so it's kind of a rough towel. I've even used paper towels, but I really like the texture of a cotton towel that's just a little bit older. And literally just kind of scrub your teeth down every time you brush your teeth. I'm an avid teeth brusher because I do like a little bit of sugar, so I have to be careful, and I'm really working on my sugar lately. But after everything that's got any sugar grams in it, I always brush my teeth because I don't want cavities, so that's a big deal. But this is like my secret weapon, which is just a freaking towel. Be careful, because you can wear your gums down a little bit, so don't be too vigorous. But just kind of a light little kind of going over. It's really easy, and you can even carry like a little hand towel in your purse. So I probably get a little more vigorous than I probably should with my gums. But I feel like my gums are pretty healthy. So secret towel, the towel is the secret weapon. So I don't even know what you call that, but I probably kind of just call it the towel squeegee effect. So anyway, this is fun. I just wanted to be brief and throw a couple of things out there. So this is my little teeth whitening regimen. Hope that was helpful. Inbox me if you need links or anything to stuff that I use. But anyway, I hope you all have a fabulous Sunday. I love you all very much. We have a great show tomorrow. My hubby and I are doing a weight loss show, and we're going to do Facebook Live tomorrow night at 6:30, so make sure you tune in for that, and keep watching because I'll just kind of give you these little nuggets every day. And have a blessed Sunday, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.